All right, we are live with Radio Dario episode 5. Welcome back in, everybody. Don't look like we got any viewers quite yet, but that's perfectly fine. We just gonna go ahead and jump into our game picks review here. So, as you can see, our updated score is, let's see here. Our updated score is we are 14, 7, and 17 and 1. So we had some misses last week. For the games we got right, I was right on the Chiefs, wrong on the Steelers. I didn't see the Patriots going ahead and pulling out that win. Giants, I saw that one coming. Browns, let me down. You let me down. Hoping we would have got that win. With the Colts, I don't know what's going on with the Colts this year. I thought they would have been a lot better with Matt Ryan and Taylor at the running back position. The combination of the two, I thought they would have had a much better season to get started off, but starting off 0-2 isn't a good look. I know one thing, my Chiefs got them next week, so I'm really excited to talk about that. We got the Ravens game wrong because the Dolphins had that incredible comeback. Saints, Buccaneers, that game was interesting only because of the fight, but Buccaneers won that game, and I had picked the Saints to win. Commanders, they let me down. 49ers went ahead, got the dub. Jimmy Garoppolo is back in the starting lineup. Rams got the dub. Cardinals, what is going on here? Cardinals have jumped around here and came back on the Raiders. For the Broncos got the dub. So we got a lot of cool things going on here. So, with this first time live, I'm kind of going to be jumping around here because I'm limited on time. I see here. I'm going to bring in my live guest here. Let's see. See what's going on. Steven, can you hear me?
What's up?
What's
What's up,
up?
man?
Hey, I'm cheap.
What's
So, Zoom just alerted me I only have 10 minutes before it closes out on me. So we're gonna jump right into the live guest. So
All
we
right.
jumping out of order here. I got Steven here with me, Ski Mask Temp. Welcome
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
Thank you for joining the show.
No problem. Got to show love to the boy, you
Yes,
know.
sir.
Yeah.
So we just gonna jump down here to the Can We Talk About It section. I got Can We Talk About Kyler Murray? So did you see the video, Steven? With Kyler Murray, the fan hitting him on
Yeah,
the
yeah,
head?
yeah.
Yeah. My man just wanted to go over there and celebrate with some of the fans on the comeback win, and fan done got him
Yeah.
in the head. What are your thoughts on fans interacting with players and possibly
Mm,
hitting
it,
players and getting involved in the game and extracurricular?
it's it's tough. I don't blame it on the fan. I blame it on the security, and I don't blame it on the player. But when you that type of player, you a QB, and you just came back. I don't think he should have ran all the way out there. Like, he didn't make the play.
Yeah,
Obviously, he
yeah,
didn't make the play. Why are
yeah.
you
It
out
was
there?
it was the defense that made the play.
Exactly.
But then again, shouldn't fans know how to keep their hands to themselves and just be able to be
Uh,
respectful? Because I mean, you got look at it this way: you got a athlete, highly competitive individual that is going over there to celebrate with fans, and somebody decides to put their hands on him. It's really hard for a highly competitive individual to just turn the other cheek. I know you constantly see in the news and sports shows that they say you get paid too much money to be getting involved in that. You just got to walk away. But then again, you
yeah.
asking somebody that is super competitive to just walk away from altercation, which that's essentially what they're doing on the field the whole entire time is battling out with altercation.
Yeah, I mean, it's a violent sport, right? I mean,
Right.
anything is violence. And if you ever been to a game, and you love that team, you can feel up that type of emotion as a fan.
Yeah.
But like my thing is, why are fans that close anyway? Like, shouldn't there be some type of barrier between, like, you got the Lambeau Leap and you got motherfuckers jumping in? Like, come on, man. Like,
Right.
I
Yeah.
don't. I think it's the NFL, the NBA, because you got the Russell Westbrook situations and whatever happened to Ron Artest. Like, but I can see where the athlete comes into it, right? Like,
Yeah. Yeah, no, absolutely.
like, because let's put this as an example, right?
Right.
So let's just say you work at Wendy's and somebody comes slap you at Wendy's. Let's just say somebody comes slap your ass at Wendy's and you just cooking the fries, bro. You
Right.
just cooking the fries. Now, I don't think there's one man on this earth. There might be some, but if somebody comes slap you, what are you gonna do?
Probably slap him back. You got to
You're
defend
gonna
yourself.
you're gonna
Yeah.
react.
Yeah.
Right? That's all it is. That's all they doing, man. And if the pro teams, the college teams, they have to maybe have that barrier between the athlete and the fan. I don't know.
Yeah. No, I get you. Yeah, no, I get you. But I also kind of feel like you have that barrier between the fans and the athletes. Being close to the game just does something different for you. I mean, the
Yeah,
closer you are to the game, the more you feel like you're a part of the game. And I think that's
yeah,
exactly what we saw there. Is the fan wanted to be a part of the game and involved
yeah,
themselves
yeah.
by putting his hands on somebody he shouldn't
Hey, I don't.
have.
That's a tough topic, man. Like,
Yeah.
because I don't know how I would react as a fan, and I don't know how I would react as the athlete.
Right on. Well, hey, Steven, I'm going to go ahead
Yeah,
and bring in, I want you to introduce the song of the week. I know we're going all out of order, but
yeah, yeah,
introduce the song of the week for us. When I bring a
yeah.
guest on, I'm going to let the guest pick the song of the week.
Yeah, it's my boy Nave Manjo. I grew up with him. We grew up in the same place and we went to school together. He's still my homeboy to this day, and I love him dearly. It's Nave Manjo Blitz. Go
Perfect.
check it out on YouTube, Apple, all that.
All right, let's take a look here. Give me 1 second. I'm going to mute myself so we can check this song out. Let's see. All right, how I pull this joint up real quick. There we go.
This is it. Diamonds dancing on me like a. I see niggas moving funny like a skit. I just made my drummer do a hit. Run it, whoa, run it, whoa, run it, whoa, run it, whoa. This is it. Oh shit. Diamonds dancing on me like a bitch. Ooh. I see niggas moving funny like a skit. Ooh. I just made my drummer do a hit. Ooh. Run it, whoa, run it, please. I just threw some money on your shorty, now she lit. Her and your shit flop cause you ain't poppin', you ain't it. I just got your shorty outside, made her switch. Got the head, got the drop on you, she mess. Ooh. Now nigga know exactly where you live. Ooh. Bigger checks, purple vet. Ooh. Adderall, black bags, whole team, you with the shit. We with the shit. Drama time, pick a side, who you with. Ain't no time for niggas sitting on the fence. My nigga, this is it. Oh shit. Diamonds dancing on me like a bitch. Ooh. I see niggas moving funny like a skit. Ooh. I just made my drummer do a hit. Ooh. Run it, whoa, run it, please. I just threw some money on your shorty, now she lit. Her and your shit flop cause you ain't poppin', you ain't it. I just got your shorty outside, made her switch. Louis this, Gucci down, designer fit. Ooh. I just make the money, make it flip. Ooh. I just make the money like a Mitch. Ooh. God bless. You know I can't have no disrespect. No. Turn them to a pack, now you some sense. Ooh. Ain't no turning back, my nigga, this is Manjo. Oh shit. Diamonds dancing on me like a bitch. Ooh. I see niggas moving funny like a skit. Ooh. I just made my drummer do a hit. Ooh. Run it, whoa, run it, please. Run it, run it. Run it, please. Run it. Ooh.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to add that to my playlist.
Come on, man. Come
Yeah, I'm
on,
gonna have to
man.
add that to my playlist.
Yeah, all we do is he does smashes, man. Out of people in Kansas City. Yeah, man.
Let's see here. All right, so we're gonna jump back on, and Stevie, you can hang out as long as you want. I don't know when this Zoom thing gonna kick you off, but you more than welcome to ride out with here. You can give your opinions on anything we got going on here.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I was there.
All right, so my thoughts on what we saw in NFL Week 2. Uh, saw some nonsense, man. Honestly, I mean that Raiders game and Cardinals game. I turned it on. My friend's a Raiders fan. I don't know. I don't know. It always bothered me that he was a Raiders fan and he's from Kansas City. You know, you got to rep where you stay. You know, I don't know. But I was watching that game so I could holler at him after the game, see how his team did, and they just gave that game away. Absolutely, just gave that game away. I mean, I don't see how you lose that game in that situation and then they just give up everything down there in the stretch and the Cardinals come away with a dub. Hunter Renfrow fumbled twice down there, and looks like we lost Steven. Hunter Renfrow fumbled twice to give that game up, and then next thing you know, we are looking at a completely different outcome. Completely different outcome for what we were expecting to happen. Also, you know, with the Buccaneers and Saints, I thought the Saints were playing the Buccaneers really tough. You had Tom Brady over there breaking tablets, getting frustrated with the game, and then he says something to Marshawn Lattimore, and Mike Evans been wanting to smoke with Marshawn Lattimore forever. So you just knew that was going to escalate. So we had a pretty crazy week 2 in the NFL. Had a pretty crazy week 2 in the NFL. But ultimately, it was a fun week to watch. It was a fun week to watch. And I think a lot of people are enjoying this football season. We've seen a crazy week 1, followed by a crazy week 2. And I mean, isn't that why we love this sport? Because it's any given Sunday. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. We can pull up some highlights. We see there with the Chiefs, that interception for 99 yards was huge. Had me on my seat. It completely turned that game around. You were looking at the Chargers potentially going up 7. And then the rookie corner, the 7th round pick, jumping that route, faking like he was going to go to the outside and cutting inside and taking that the other way. And then I hear a lot of people giving some flack to Justin Herbert for throwing the interception, throwing the ball to that guy when he was tired. But hey, you out there on the field, you expected to make plays. So I don't blame Herbert for throwing on the ball. He's been making plays all throughout the drive. He's out on the field, you expect him to make a play. So yeah, he threw the ball to him. Looking at the Commanders, look at that. The Lions were up 22-0 on the Commanders. I'm starting to get a little bit more feel here. Watch my record turn around. I know I'm 14-17-1 right now. Watch us do it. Let's watch us do a 180 the rest of the season. Now I done got to see how these teams play. But I know a lot of people have been even talking about on the sports shows, are the Lions a playoff team? If you just look there, they were up 22-0, and then the Commanders had closing the gap 15-22. That's not what playoff teams do. They don't leave the door open for hope. They put their foot on the neck and they end the game. So I'm still not sold on the Lions at this point. So we got several plays being made there. Tough catch that led to a touchdown by the Patriots. I still think the Steelers defense looked really good. I'm just waiting for them to move on to Kenny Pickett and getting off of Mitchell Trubisky. I don't think Mitchell Trubisky has played bad this year, to say, but I don't think he's moving the needle to help that team be successful. So expect for Kenny Pickett to be starting very soon. I know we got the game kicking off here. I'm probably going to pull it up. We might go live and talk about what I'm seeing on the game so far, since I done carried over all the way up until game time. So I'm curious to see how long Mitchell Trubisky keeps that starting spot. I gave him till week 4 to begin the season. I wouldn't even be surprised if he comes in this Steelers-Brown game and take over. Speaking of which, as we're going to do that, I'm kind of rushing through some things because I wanted to get this thing going at 6:30. We got started a little late, but hey, this is a learning opportunity, man. We're just learning. We're gonna get better every week. I didn't know Zoom was gonna cut me off on time for how long I can have my guests, so we just gonna adjust to all of this, all a learning opportunity. So we're gonna just jump right into the game picks here, and then we're gonna go into the talking about the Las Vegas Aces, and then we're gonna do some review on the game that's going on right now currently. So I'm gonna go ahead and pause that real quick. All right. So let's see. So right, like I said, you got the game going on right now. Looks like the Steelers are on just 3rd-and-1 on the Browns 32-yard line. I'm going to go ahead and pick this game even though I know it already got started. I'm riding with the Steelers to get the dub right here against the Browns. So we're going to go with we're just going to have to memorize it. So we're going with the Steelers to beat the Browns. I'm going with the Bills to beat the Dolphins, even though the Dolphins had a crazy comeback against the Ravens, which I'm a little disappointed with. I thought the Ravens were going to win that game, and then they gave up that game. And, I mean, I'm going to be honest, Tua threw some amazing passes, and Tyreek Hill was Tyreek Hill. I can't blame it. I mean, I think if anything we done came out of this Pat Mahomes, Tyreek Hill conversation is both of them are elite players, and they can perform without each other. But they were a hell of a tandem to watch together as well. With the Bengals, Jets, I don't care. I'm not picking the Bengals no more this year. I'm not picking them no more this year. I done picked them twice, and they done lost twice. I'm not picking them no more this year. Joe Burrow is turning the ball over like crazy, so I'm going with the Jets. I don't care. Going with the Jets. Raiders, Titans. The Titans didn't really look that great on Monday Night Football. I'm going to go with the Raiders. Saints, Panthers. I'm going to go with the Saints. Ravens, Patriots. I'm going to go with the Ravens. Get a bounce back week. Actually play through the end of the whistle and get the dub this week. Lions, Vikings. I'm going with the Vikings, even though they didn't show up for Monday Night Football either. Eagles, Commanders. I'm going to go with the Eagles. Chiefs, Colts. Come on. You know who I'm going with. It's all about them Chiefs. Chiefs. Andy Reid say, how about those Chiefs? All right, Texans, Bears. I am going with the... I'm going with the Bears. Going with the Bears between that matchup. Chargers, Jaguars. I'm going to go the Chargers are going to get back on track this week, and they're going to get a dub after losing to us. Rams, Cardinals. I'm going with the Rams. Packers, Buccaneers. That's going to be a pretty good game to watch, but I'm going with the Packers over... Well, no. I ain't doing this no more. I think I done picked against the Buccaneers twice, and they're 2-0. So, no. I'm not going with the Packers. I'm going with the Buccaneers. I'm going to go with Tom Brady in this one. Falcons, Seahawks. I'm going to go with the Falcons. Yes, I'm going to go with the Falcons. 49ers, Broncos. I'm going with the 49ers with Jimmy Garoppolo back. And Cowboys, Giants, I'm going with the Giants to win that game. So, those are our game picks this week. Try to improve our record. We're going to go on to that next topic, which is the Las Vegas Aces. I know I got an NBA logo, but this is about the WNBA. I'm going to just say this. I want to say congratulations to the Las Vegas Aces on winning the championship. I kind of saw it coming when they first drafted Asia Wilson and they continued to build on that team. But Asia Wilson's the truth. She can ball. I mean, back-to-back MVPs. And at this current moment and present moment in time, she is the best player in the WNBA. Simple as that. I'm still a fan of like some of your other players like Elena Delle Donne. And Candace Parker's older now, but I think she still has a heck of an impact for her team. You know, your Diana Taurasi, Sue Birds, that, you know, are your veterans that will probably retire soon. But Asia Wilson's the best player in the league. Easily. Hands down. So, thank you guys for going through that. I know we were all over the place this week. We'll figure it out. We'll be better next week. But we're gonna review. I'm gonna go ahead and play this. I'm gonna play the game, and we can just talk about that for a little bit. Chill out together, and that's on Amazon Prime, ain't it? Let's see. I might not even be able to do it because I don't even know if I got my Amazon Prime logged in on the computer here. Let's see. I do this every time. Yeah, I might not even be able to do it. Yeah, well, we'll say that for another time, but we're gonna be better this time on this next week. We're gonna go live again next week. We'll try to find another guest, but we're gonna be better next time because I know there's a time limit with Zoom now. We'll have a much more streamlined situation going. But appreciate you guys tuning in for episode 5. See y'all for episode 6 next week.